Our opening ceremonies this morning will be presented by Wague Diakite. And if you look at the spelling of that, it looks nothing like that. But Wague, as we'll hear more about later, is a guest of Representative Dembro. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me here today. My name is Wague Diakite, and I'm from Mali. Mali is a country in West Africa. But before Mali was a country, it was a great empire whose deeds are still passed down from generation to generation through oral historians. And today, I will be sharing some of their words with you. Before a child is conceived, he does not yet exist. Before a city-state is born, it does not yet exist. Who knows the nature of a child yet to be born 100 years from now? Who knows his name or whether he will be great or small? The secret of his identity and his character will be hidden from us until he appear among the people of the earth. A city-state does not appear through all centuries. The mind of man cannot conceive it because it is not yet perceived with the eyes. The winds blow, the clouds drift, the rains fall, trails through the forest are made and abandoned. Mankind lives on. The hunter hunts, and the farmer tills his field. Blacksmith makes hoes for peace and spears for war. Heroes go from place to place in the hope of proving their courage and honor. It is said that momentous things do not happen every day. But when it happens, it will be talked about for a long time. All things are the same, and then one day it rises in the bush, stand on the hill, or at the edge of the river. Seemingly out of nothing, a house appears, then a village, then a city, perhaps a kingdom or an empire. But let us remember that this empire is not merely a wall surrounding a noisy marketplace. It is made out of families, and every family is a story in itself. Of farmers storing grain, blacksmiths forging tools, fishermen learning the secret of the river, and heroes defending the wall, some living on, some passing into night. All things are tied. And they have been brought together in a fragment of time to make the kingdom visible. It thrives, it becomes great, or perhaps it dies away and its walls crumbled and covered again with the grass of the bush. Yet, great kingdoms do not truly die, for they remain alive in the minds of their citizens. It is said, again, that momentous things do not happen every day. Therefore, we tell of them, fathers to son and generation to generation. So, we are here today in this great city, in this great state, in this great country. Will we thrive and remain great, or will our walls crumble and reclaimed by the grass of the bush? Will we make momentous decisions that will benefit generation to generation? The decisions we make here, we make for ourselves, as we are all part of the same family. We are this story. We are farmers. We are factory workers. We are teachers instructing young minds, artists creating, architects designing, and carpenters building. and then we are the heroes defending the wall. After all, if you help build the community in which you live to grow, then you rise along with it. This is not to diminish the difficult decisions we must make. To achieve greatness, we must listen to one another and work together, for one finger alone cannot pick up a stone. May you have the courage, flexibility, and strength to accomplish this difficult task together. As we say in Mali, one cannot have a head and avoid carrying heavy loads on it. Thank you.
Appreciate your words. Courtesies, Representative Dembro.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Colleagues, I urge you to extend courtesies and welcome Baba Wague Diakite and his wife, Rana Neunschwander, who is also with him now on the side aisle. Wague, as you heard, is a native of Mali, of Bamako, Mali, where he met Rana, 20, 25 years ago, and she lured him back to this country, and we have been fortunate for it. Wague and Rana are my friends and collaborators on the Cascade Festival of African Films, which has been going on in Portland for nearly 20 years. Wague really embodies the traditional West African figure of a griot, someone who holds in his head the wisdom of centuries that he learned not in kindergarten, but at the feet of his elders as he was growing up, and shares that with, has just shared some of that with us. He shares it with children all over the state, and he shares it also through his art. He's a great ceramic artist. You can see some of his ornamental plates over in the Public Services Building. His plates are widely regarded, and they bring in much of the culture of his native country as well. He also has put those two realms together as an author of children's books. His book, The Magic Gourd, A West African Folktale, was a Library of Congress Africana Book Award honor book. And The Huntsman and the Crocodile was named Coretta Scott King honor book. Those of you who are familiar with the zoo, the Metro Zoo in Portland, will recognize his installations in the African savannah, and you'll find them also if you go to Disney World. His work is shown widely, as is his wife's, Rana Neunschwander. One of her pieces is in the Smithsonian in Washington. And their children, now 16 and 14, Penda and Amina, are up-and-coming creative artists of their own. So I urge you to welcome them. As I said, we in Oregon are much the better for having them here with us. Thank you.
Enjoy your day in the Capitol. Appreciate having you both here.